So now let us continue with the same thing which we were dealing. Small two subsections of section 12 is left. That's subsection 5 and 6. Still voucher we did yesterday. Am I right? If the voucher is identifiable, then date of issue of voucher will be considered as time of supply. And if the voucher is unidentifiable, so I've given you the very effective example of those sales vouchers. One was the example of McDonald's. Suppose in Globals only we have McDonald's voucher. So we know we are going to redeem that voucher in MacD only. So if this is the case, then in such cases, date of issue. Why? Because the supply is identifiable. Okay. Then date of issue of voucher will be considered as time of supply. If the voucher is not identifiable, okay, suppose you have got the voucher of, say for example, entire Grovel, and this is 1000 voucher. You can redeem anywhere. You can redeem in cosmetic, you can redeem in garment, you can redeem it in food mart, you can redeem it in movie theater, etc., etc. So they are not aware where exactly you are going to redeem such voucher. In such cases, date of redemption of the voucher will be considered as time of supply. Next, go to residual method. Residual method means when you are making the payment on regular basis, there is no problem at all about those uh, uh, you know uh, kind of when we do the follow up, and the monthly returns are proper, quarterly returns are proper. In such cases, date of payment of tax will be considered as time of supply. This all we have done. Vouchers also we have done. This type of question also I have told you to kindly do the revision. We did the practice also. This question also we did the practice. So whichever is earliest will be taken. Whichever is earliest. There are actually, if you go offline, this kind of question more number of times they have asked. Okay. Let me do few practice of these questions also, which will help us in due course. Continuous supply also, reverse charges also, and last but not the least, which talks about if there is any penalty by way of interest, late fees, or delay in payment. If such kind of things is coming, then in that case, the date on which supplier receives such additional cost by the government will be considered as time of supply. So by this, your entire section 12 will be over. Okay. So 12 1, 12 2, 12 3, 12 4, 12 5, 12 6. Why I'm asking you to give more focus? Because when you go for 13, 13 also remains the same. 13 1, 13 2, 13 3, 13 4, 13 5, 13 6. Same. Only the changes is there it was related to goods, now it is related to service. This is only the basic change. Otherwise, it will remain as it is. So if you have learned here appropriately, it is going to help you very effectively when we will be going to take time of supply for services. So let us do few practice, because then only I will find myself satisfied when this kind of questions they have asked. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So go very quickly. If delivery of the goods is 22nd March, date of invoice is 20th March. I think this question we did last time, dear student. These kind of questions mostly they are asking in professional courses. Okay, BCA, CS, CWA. This question we did. If I am not wrong, okay, ठीक है. I don't know. Payal is saying yes. Kajal is saying no. See, very simple this is. If suppose date of delivery is 22nd, date of invoice is 20th, actual date of uh, invoice is 21st, what will be the time of supply? What will be the time of supply? Earliest of the following. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Payal, Gopika. Absolutely right. Similarly, 23rd March, 21st March, 21st March. What will be your time of supply? Yes. Thank you, Gopika, Payal, Santosh. These are my squad who are showing their assignment also, getting their attendance also. 22nd March, 23rd March, 21st March. Absolutely right. 22nd March, 25th March, 22nd March. So likewise, there is this question. The period for October, date of issue of invoice is November and date of receipt of payment is 6th November. Tell me, what will be your time of supply? What will be your time of supply? 4th November or 6th November? Only Santosh? Okay. Kajal, Krishna, Satvik. Even you will write 4, I will take it up. Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely right answer. Next, next. What will be your answer? Kajal, Payal, Santosh, Mittal, Satvik. Absolutely right. What will be the time of supply? Yes, now they started answering prior to me. Thank you, Kajal, Satvik, Santosh. Yes. So I hope things are clear. That is why I have not taken much time. Okay. Here also you can make it. Here also it will remain same. Earliest of the following. Now here, this kind of illustration. Date of invoice, date of due date, entry, credit. Again, you will have to consider. Are you getting me? So can we continue with this kind of question, or you can do the practice from the textbook which has been allotted to you? Because see, this is very simple thing. Now let us proceed and let us wind up the time of supply, because we have given lot of time and it is very integral, because from your actual liability of tax or GST will start. So should we, do you want me to continue this or we can proceed further? No answer? Okay, thank you very much. Yes, absolutely right. We should proceed further. So this is many small, I mean, kind of things which I have asked you for continuous. Everything is there. Please, now then we will have to start time of supply for services. which we have promised. But before that, kindly take down this, and for this, I need to make it enlarged so that it will be visible to everyone. Yes, kindly take down. Again, it will go same way what we have learned earlier. For goods, it will also be remain the same. Time of supply for services. First, section 13, subsection 1 states liability of GST shall be arise on time of supply of service. Same what we had in section 12, same way it is section 13 also. Forward charges if invoice is issued within prescribed time. If the invoice is issued within the prescribed time, then after issuing the invoice within 45 days for banking and insurance company, within 45 days you need to get the payment. For other services, 30 days. For banking and insurance, 45. For other services, 30 days. Or if the receipt of the services in the books, whenever you are showing, whichever is earlier will be considered as time of supply for services. For reverse charges, earlier of the following, whether it is written in book or debited through bank account or date immediately, if reverse charges, then 60 days. Otherwise, it was 30 days. And there is no segregation between banking and non-banking company. Okay. If it is not possible the determination of time of supply, then time of supply shall be date of entry in the books of account of the receipt of supply, when actually you are getting that service. If it is associate enterprises of yours, I mean you are the main and others are providing the services, right? Supplier of the services located outside India, like you are considering Amazon, which is located outside USA in India. Time of supply shall be the date of entry in the books of account of recipient supply, when actually the recipient of the services is getting, or the payment, whichever is early. Again, for voucher 13.4, it will remain same. If the voucher is identifiable, then date of issue of voucher. If the voucher is unidentifiable, then date of redemption of voucher. Residual method is also same. If the periodical return is filed, then date on which returns is to be filled. So if they have taken in 2 pages, it is more clear. That is why I have asked my student to do so. Long in 2018 ka note only we are referring. 3 years back we are referring the same. And see how those children are also maintaining with the page number, which I am expecting you to do so now even. If it is the periodical return is not filed, then otherwise then date on which the tax has been paid. And again for the additional things related to services, maybe interest, late, penalty, fees, delayed, etc. Date on which you are getting the such kind of notification by the government will be your time of supply. So kindly finish all this and let me know. Then we'll proceed. Questions based on section 13, practical questions.